Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching a brand new series onto the channel. You guys obviously will know what that series is because you clicked on the video and you got a title, but for me right now as of filming, it's still unknown. And the reason it's unknown is because we do have a link in the description to vote for the next series that come onto the channel. Now, again, if you didn't know, we do have a Patreon where we post all of the videos way before the YouTube. So it's early access over there, and then we filter it onto the YouTube once we finish each of the seasons onto the Patreon. So it's just like a little, I don't know, bonus reward content. You get the full videos and you get them early, and I do follow your guys' votes. You guys dictate what I watch on the channel. If you didn't know that, like I said, there's a link in the description. I think this is maybe the 4th time we're going on to check it out. I think currently there's like 1,000 votes on there choosing for the next show. Madness, mate, absolutely madness. So I can't wait to find out. We're going to do that live now, and then obviously we'll jump into the first episode of whatever season it is that you guys have chosen. So like I said, here we are onto the page where you guys can vote, you know, with the link in the description, and we do have other votes running as well. So like, if you followed the channel before, you could do the Teen Wolf one, you could do the originals, you could do the Vampire Diaries, but today obviously we're focusing on this one. Which show should I watch next? With 1,015 votes. Like I said, it's been running for 1 year, so you can constantly keep doing it, and I try to update it as we go. So today I'm going to check the results, and that's going to be the episode we watch today and the series moving forward. So let's go. What is it? What's won? And the winner is, oh well, Teen Wolf, that's one. Don't vote anymore. You don't vote again. 30 Reasons Why, don't vote. Peaky Blinders again. Like I said, all these. So the next show down is 155 votes. So the 100, it's absolutely knocked every single other one out of the park. So that is it. That's the new show that we're coming to the channel. 100 episodes. And it's coming to the Patreon first, and then we filter onto the YouTube. So thank you very much. And like I said, if you guys are interested, you can vote in the description. I'm going to upload a few more, you know, shows into this vote right now for the next one. So hopefully your favourite goes on there and we can get it on the channel soon. There we have it. The 100 has won the vote 5. So we had Teen Wolf, Peaky Blinders, obviously 13 Reasons Why, You, and now the 100. I've added new shows towards that list so you can vote for the next series after this one. Shows like The Sopranos, you know, we've put Prison Break in there, Better Call Saul, you know, there's loads of stuff, Mandalorian, Big Bang Theory. You can go on there, you can choose, you can leave comments in the description, and I will add them because this is 100 episodes, so we have loads of time to vote. You could do 2 votes. I think it refreshes like every week or something, so you can go on there, you can keep voting for your favorite, and obviously after we finish this one we can move on and we can start posting. So like I said, the best thing about doing this is they have zero idea what the shows are about. We just go in there and your recommendations, and obviously we finish it and complete it, and we post it early on the Patreon, and then we filter it onto the YouTube. So either way, you can watch all the episodes or wait for them to be released, and then they're free onto the YouTube. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Thanks for voting. Thanks for choosing this series. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, I have no idea what this show's about. Cannot wait. You guys have picked it, so I'm going to watch it. Let's jump into today's episode.
"97 years since a nuclear apocalypse killed everyone on Earth.
97 years?
There were survivors. There is now only the Ark. We're told the Earth needs another 100 years to become survivable again.
Prisoner 319, face the wall. Prisoner 319!
Clark, stop! Wait here.
What's going on?
Clark, you are not being executed. You're being sent to the ground. The rules have changed. This gives you a chance to live.
Hey, okay. So, just from that listening, you know, I'm pretty terrible at following along with stuff, so if you are new to the channel, please understand, I get so many things wrong. But from listening to that, a nuclear bomb went off or something 97 years ago, and they said that on the year 100 they can go back to Earth, so it's going to be in 4 years. You know, you got 97, 98, 99, 100, but they're here on that space thing, and they said that 12 nations, did they say, managed to survive and populate it, but it sounds like they're getting overcrowded. And he said that if you do any crime on there and you're over 18, you get sentenced to death. But because they're all under 18 and it's getting overpopulated, that instead of killing them, they're sending them down to Earth early. Hopefully I followed that right. So they're getting sent down there. I'm assuming that the 100 stands for like the 100 years, but maybe the 100 inmates, the younger ones that get put down to Earth to see, obviously, if they can survive on there.
Welcome back.
Look,
Wells, why the hell are you here?
when I found out they were sending prisoners to the ground, I got myself arrested.
And that's your chance, It is my hope that you see this as not just a chance for you, but a chance for all of us. Frankly, we're sending you because your crimes have made you expendable. If, however, you do survive, then those crimes will be forgiven. The drop site has been chosen carefully. Before the last war, Mount Weather was a military base built within a mountain. It was to be stocked with enough non-perishables to sustain 300 people for up to 2 years.
Everything on this ship is 100 years old, right? Just give it a second.
Look, there's something I have to tell you. I'm sorry I got your father arrested.
No, they didn't arrest my father, Wells. They executed him. I do hate you.
And they safely landed with all of them alive. Surely you got to have some casualties, haven't there?
The air could be toxic.
The air's toxic. We're all dead anyway.
See my brother in a year.
Brother.
That's Octavia Blake, the girl they found hidden in the floor.
Octavia! Octavia, no! Let's give them something else to remember you by.
Well, she's never been. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Yo, this song's perfect.
Why so
Yo.
serious, princess? You don't like being called princess, do you, princess?
Is she a princess?
Mount Weather. There's a radiation-soaked forest between us and our next meal.
Oh, that is a trek over there, isn't it, mate? Absolute mooch. Now, is she actually a princess? That'll be interesting. She reminds me of Claire Holt. Yeah, Rebecca from the originals. She does a little bit. I'm actually liking the concept of it. It's kind of like, I know it's Earth, but it's kind of like just dropping on Mars. It's alien to these. They don't know anything. They've never been here, you know. It's been obviously 97 years since the Earth's been populated, so this is their first time. And near enough every single person on that ship above, obviously in space, who's ever been there. So it's literally just walking into a brand new world. And it is true what that guy said. You don't even know what the air is going to be like. It could be radiation. You could open the door, you could die straight away, or it could be clean. You would never know. Literally, never ever know.
We know they've landed, but communications are down, which means we're still blind to conditions on the ground.
2 dead kids. Dark tiles.
As of now, we believe the fatalities are due to the landing, not radiation levels.
Spiking vital signs. 2 possibilities. 1, injuries sustained during landing.
And the other?
They're excited to be there.
I was going to say adrenaline. Hardcore adrenaline.
We need to find Mount Weather. You heard my father's message. That has to be our first priority.
Screw your father.
We need to get to Mount Weather. Not because the Chancellor said so, but because the longer we wait, the hungrier we'll get and the harder this will be.
We all need to go.
Look at this, everybody. The Chancellor of Earth.
Wells!
Whatever that was. Kid's got one leg. How about you wait until it's a fair fight?
You're always going to get this, aren't you? People fighting position of power. Like, who's going to be in charge? Someone has to be.
What? He's cute.
Did something, okay? To get on the dropship. Something that they will kill me for when they come down.
What's he done, mate? Stole some valuable info.
We'll be back tomorrow with food. Trying to take this off? Take it off and they'll think you're dead.
Should I care?
Well, I don't know. Do you want the people you love to think you're dead? Do you want them to follow you down here in 2 months? Because they won't if they think we're dying.
Before you get the idea, Finn's mine.
Before you get any ideas, I don't care.
What's wrong? The Chancellor's been shot.
Oh, is that what he done? That guy must have killed the Chancellor or shot him.
I wonder, why haven't we seen any animals? Maybe it's because there are none. Maybe we've already been exposed to enough radiation to kill us.
Yo, the world's massive though, isn't it? Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Mutilated. I reckon that's because of the gases or what, mate? Or do you reckon it's just been attacked by somebody, but it's definitely deformed?
Bellamy Blake is the only person on the Ark unaccounted for.
Who is he?
He's no one. A janitor. We're still working up a profile, but his motive for going to Earth is clear.
Sister.
Removing the 100 from the population only buys us another month. Engineering needs more than that to fix those systems, if they can fix them at all.
I want to know who helped this janitor get on that dropship. Pretty sure as hell didn't do it by himself.
So they're still saying that that's overpopulated, that ship, in it, and they still need to reduce numbers. No, I mean, they need to either put some sort of baby control in there and stop it, 1 kid per person, do you know what I mean? Or just like for the next 10 years or something, you can't have kids. I know it's savage, but I mean, what are you going to do when you're in only a small confined place? You can't overpopulate it. It's true. You don't have the resources, you know what I mean? Like, it's different when you're on Earth. Like these now, they've got everything to go out. They've got all this space. They're only in one little minuscule dot. Do you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, they could come to Earth for 4 years and build a whole city, and it's not even nothing to the Earth. Do you know what I mean? They're literally just a small little print on the massive, like, endless possibility. So, I mean, again, that's interesting. But also as well, like he's just saying there, somebody else would probably helped him get on that ship. He can't have done it alone. And also that a girl, yeah, they said that her mother kept her hidden for 16 years. That's probably why they said that she was hidden under the floor or something. But again, I'd like to know the reason why. It's not as if, well, it doesn't seem like anybody's kind of held prisoner on there unless you commit a crime. So, like, why would you actually conceal that you've got a child? Like, what would be the benefit of that? Do you know what I mean? Hopefully we find that out as well.
You know, my father, he begged for mercy in the airlock chamber when your father floated him.
They'll die wrong, geniuses.
You don't actually think they're gonna forgive your crimes. Even if they do, then what? They locked you up, put you down here like lab rats to die. So why are you helping them?
The hell we are.
You're wearing those bracelets, aren't you? Right now, those things are telling them whether or not it's safe to follow us down.
That's true. If everybody pulled the pins on them, then they'd think that it's not safe to go down.
Name John? Neither was injured during landing. I concur. Something else killed these two. Bang.
Then it isn't radiation.
Come on, Abby.
Use a bit of common sense, lad. Do you know what I mean? All of them would be deteriorating slowly. Heart rates wouldn't be fine on most of them, would it?
Mark is dying. At the current population level, there's roughly 3 months left of life support. Maybe 4.
Oh, is that what it is?
That was the secret they locked you up to keep? Why they kept you in solitary? Floated your old man.
After what they did to me, I say float them all.
Everybody's got a different opinion, you know, like on how you've been treated. How can you warn them?
That's what my father said.
Oh, an animal's coming.
Octavia, get out of the water.
Oh, she's been attacked. Put loads of stuff in the water, create a diversion. Yeah. Yes, Goggles. Look at him, he's gone straight in there, mate. He didn't even question it. She's got to be bleeding. She is bleeding, that's good. Innit, mate? He didn't care about getting in there. I like it.
Next time, save the girl.
Oh, they're taking them off.
The communication system is dead. These wristbands are all we've got. Take them off and the Ark will think we're dying. There are farmers, our doctors, our engineers. I don't care what he tells you. We won't survive here on our own.
We do whatever the hell we want, whenever the hell we want. Now, you don't have to like it, Wells. You can even try to stop it, kill me. You know why?
As you can.
Whatever the hell we want.
Again, to counterize what that guy's just said, yeah, we do whatever the hell we want here. If that is the case, then there's going to be no leader. There's going to be no commander. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you instruct somebody to do something, don't have to. I'll do whatever the hell I want. You want to go over there, I don't have to. Do you know what I mean? I've killed that person, I'm not going to get punished. You want me to do that? Nah, I can't bother. Do you know what I mean? There has to be a position of power. And that Will's, what he was saying is true. I never thought of it like, mate, the farmers, doctors, engineers, you can't survive without them. None of us here are one of them. What's going to happen? What if we fall sick? How's somebody going to treat us? You know what I mean? Little things like that. It's quite clever to think of.
Counselor Abigail Griffin, you're under arrest for exceeding the maximum medical supplies allowed per patient.
Breaking the law to keep you from becoming chancellor was the easiest decision I've ever made.
Given your confession, you leave me no choice but to find you guilty.
You chose to press charges against my husband. You chose to include my daughter in those charges.
In accordance with Penal Code 1, you are hereby sentenced to death.
I don't want her to die, actually. He seems quite smart. Do you not think it's crazy that you're getting sentenced to death for saving somebody's life? That is literally it if you think of it in point blank terms. I drew that as well, didn't you? Yo, that looks well good.
Did you go to the river?
Figured it was worth losing a finger or two. You have to see this.
Why is that guy's hair better than mine? I'm not happy. I want mine to look like his.
That's a toe. Plus, near as I can tell, whatever it is, it's walking on 2 feet.
According to everything I've read, there were no bipedal animals anywhere near here.
You read anything about glow-in-the-dark forests or man-eating snakes?
That is true, isn't it, mate?
You can't just kill everyone who disagrees with you.
Now you all think I'm the bad guy. But I'm the only one who's willing to do what it takes to save us.
Show mercy.
We can't afford mercy either.
It's far enough. I don't want to shoot you, Wells, but I do need them to think that you're dead. Take off that wristband and you will be amazed at how good it feels.
Oh, they're just gonna force it off his arm. They make it look like he's getting killed, but no, they're just gonna force it off. I mean, that's not too bad. You know, I thought I was gonna kill him, but no, he just popped that thing off, so now they're gonna think he's dead.
Jackson, use the wristbands. There may be a way to reverse engineer them for communication. Talk to Sinclair and engineering.
Stop! Dr. Griffin is pardoned. I'll deal with you later.
We had 12 hours putting those intestines back together.
Get him back to bed, now.
See what I mean? Like, that was my question a second ago. What happened to that guy? I actually didn't notice him. He was getting operated on, so that was my bad. Obviously, it makes sense. But that guy tried to take that position, didn't he? He wanted to be the leader himself. Like, he was hoping that he died, so he took the command. Guy just throwing around orders left, right, and centre. And I was saying, what's happened to that guy, Willis's dad? It's good that he's come and he's pardoned her, because she didn't do anything wrong. She was saving someone's life. But, you know, maybe he reacts different. Now he thinks his son's died.
You wanted to go first. Now quit stalling.
I love this song.
Mount Weather awaits.
On me.
Ready for the open door. Yes, mate. He's getting attacked. I actually knew he's getting attacked. Is he dead? I'm not happy. Goggles. I could feel it. Do you know when we got that camera in the bushes a second ago? Oh, there's people who've been living on here. Good. That's good. You know, I've got to say, Goggles. I'm disappointed. I was liking you. You know, your vibes was good vibes. I was enjoying it. And like, the reason I liked this little secluded group that broke away is because they was treating Earth like it was a new experience, if that makes sense. So like, they was jumping. Yeah, okay, she jumped in the water and she was attacked. But mate, you're here in a new world. You've never been off that ship. You know, you'd be running around. I'd be doing zip lining. I'd be jumping in the water. I'd be doing everything. Do you know what I mean? Rolling around in the mud. You could see when the rain was coming down. That other side, they was like all dancing around in it. That's what you would be doing. I mean, after a month, you'd be fuming. You'd be hating the rain like I do. Get it every day here in Manchester. But literally, like, they're experiencing new things. And I was enjoying them because their vibes was like happy, joyous. What's this? What's that? What's this? And it was good. I actually really enjoyed this episode, you know. It's exciting. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know. I've not seen Lost, but Lost is kind of, did a plane crash on an island and they're there. I know the concept of Lost. So they crash on an island, they're there, they live in for a while, and then more people are there, aren't there? And it's like people are already on the island, and then they've obviously landed on the island. And then you've got here, they've come from space, they've landed on Earth, there's already people on Earth. It's kind of similar in my opinion. Then it reminds me a little bit of Maze Runner, where like they're locked up and you've got people on the other side like kind of watching them and like trying to, I don't know, see how they react and adapt to like the society, the world, so to speak, because they need the information for themselves to know that the world is okay to live in if they go there themselves. Do you know what I mean? So like, I do like that thing, and I thought it was pretty entertaining, to be honest, and I am definitely going to progress further and advance into it. And I actually like the fact that, is it each season's like, do we go 13, 16, 13, 13, 13, 13 episodes? So it's not like hardcore dive into it, million episodes. It's like the perfect sweet point amount, in my personal opinion, per season. And I actually liked, if I was going to pick somebody who I liked the most in the first episode, I was going to say that guy with the goggles. I don't know his name, but I'm absolutely wounded that he's just been shot with that spear. What a shot as well, whoever's just done that. Literally, precision, holding that sign and then boom, mate, right into the wall. So that was crazy, but I definitely enjoyed the concept and what you know, like what we've seen in the first episode. Okay, so that is going to wrap up episode 1 of the 100. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. And like I said, if you're new here and you want to watch the full episodes, they are early on the Patreon. You can go over there, subscribe and watch them before the YouTube, or you can wait obviously until it comes onto the YouTube and you can watch that, you know, in a link in the description, because they do become free once they get put onto the YouTube channel. So 2 options. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. But today's episode was decent. So you know, 97 years ago, there was, you know, like a nuclear bomb that's gone off, and obviously the radio active stuff has gone everywhere, and they've had to leave Earth, and they said something like 12 nations or something like that, facilities have gone up, and they're living on the Ark, I believe that they said it was called. And basically the concept is it's getting too overpopulated. Griffin, I can't remember her first name, but the girl called Griffin, her dad found out that it's only got like 3 months of supplies left that can, you know, give that population on the Ark enough energy, food, you know, supply to keep them going. And now they're trying to reduce numbers massively. They said that the radiation obviously on the Earth would be 100 years before they can go down there, but because of this newfound information, they're gonna have to send people down there early to see if it's okay. That is why, obviously, they use the concept of anybody above 18 who breaks the law gets killed, so it thins the herd. But they decided here that anybody who was under 18, who was locked in confinement for obviously doing a crime, they're going to send them down to Earth as well. So again, it's thinning the amount of people that is obviously onto the Ark. Now, I was saying that maybe they could do a population control as well, but have 1 kid per person, but it sounds like they're already doing that. And obviously, these young people under 18 have been sent to Earth. Now, down there, it seems okay so far. Looking on the boards as well, you know, like when he was in there, the vitals seem to be okay. Yes, a few of them have died. The guy, I don't know who his name is, the one that tried to be like the Chancellor or whatnot, he was kind of falling for it. Like, some of them have died according to them, but really all he's done is took the bracelets off. And he's thinking it's the radiation. But like the doctor was saying, Griffin's mum, and like, you know, bit of common sense would say, is that if it was radiation, then everybody would be affected by it, you know, and you don't suddenly just drop dead. You would have a slow deterioration in health. Your heart rate would start dropping. You'd see different vital signs going, and it wouldn't just happen to 1 or 2 people. Everybody would be experiencing it. So it's not just that. So they're thinking that something may have attacked them and killed them, but obviously themselves, they've took the bracelets off. Now, interestingly, that girl who was hidden by a mum for 16 years, which I'm not too sure why. We'll obviously find out a bit more. Her brother has shot the Chancellor to get onto the ship to save her. And, you know, he's down onto the Earth and he's trying to take control. He's trying to be the leader right now. He's getting everybody rallied up. Yeah, you know, get the bracelets off, make them all think that we're dead, because he don't want them coming down. He knows the crime that he's committed. And when they come down, he's not going to be pardoned, is he? He's not going to... Well, to be honest, on the little machine, when he was coming down to Earth, they did say that, look, mate, you know, if you survive down here and it's okay, when we come down, everybody would be pardoned. But maybe that, you know, exception's not for him, because he actually committed a crime to get on there purposely, and he wasn't part of the original crew that was supposed to be on there. But he seems to be the leader that everybody's rallying around right now. He's getting a bit of a following. You always get this case, don't you? Do you know, so like 100 people, you drop them in somewhere, somebody's going to want to take charge regardless. You know, we all going to the left. No, we're not. Why are we going to the left? We should be going to the right. Starts a conflict. Do you know what I mean? Somebody's got to be that authoritative figure, and people fall into it, don't they? People take charge, people do action. If you counter somebody, they'll fight you, they'll put fear in you. You know, you get people who sit there, they just sheep, they follow the shepherd. Do you know what I mean? And like, these roles are going to adapt, and they're going to obviously, you know, like form. Now, it seems that obviously Will's is not the biggest fan of everybody, because his dad is obviously the guy who's in charge and he's kind of sentenced people to death. He's also sent them down here as well, so he's kind of like the main target right now that people don't like. But again, I thought it was really interesting. I liked it. I'm going to watch the next episode. Hopefully you guys come back tomorrow and watch the next video. Thanks for checking out the channel today. If you did enjoy it, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.